Good evening from Hobbs Ice Center in Eau Claire. Zaleski Sports presents Big Rivers Conference boys hockey in a matchup tonight between the New Richmond Tigers, 6-10-1 overall, 4-4-1 in Big Rivers Conference play, against the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes, who come in with an overall record of 7-11-0. Abes are 5-3-0 in BRC play. Hello again, everybody. I'm Bob Radovich, joined here in the Mike Sullivan press box at Hobbs by former Memorial and current Team Wisconsin coach Mike Schwengler. Mike, we're getting to the very end of January. Playoffs are not that far down the road, and you got two teams here that are trying to get into that upper half of the conference standings. Memorial starts the day in third place. New Richmond not too far behind, goes without saying. Key game for both of these teams.
Well, and take it a step further, we're talking the seedings for their section. And, you know, Memorial lost a tough one the other night at River Falls, and Richmond dropped one to North. So I think it's kind of what did Yogi Berra say? Deja vu all over again. Like Tuesday night we did the broadcast for Eau Claire North and New Richmond, and two teams trying to figure it out. They got to get back in the win column. You got to pick up some wins late in the year to try and boost that argument that you have going into your meetings.
Let's go back to that Memorial game at River Falls on Tuesday. Mike, for so much of this year, Memorial's had some challenges putting the puck in the net.
Yeah.
They were able to do that 5 times against New Richmond, but then they gave up 6 and an empty netter. How do they kind of get back to playing the way that they would like to play defensively?
Well, what we've seen this year, and it's been the last couple, 2-3 years, the Old Abes' Achilles heel is in their own zone around their net. They tend to lose guys in the slot, and they turn over way too many pucks down low. If you're a team that's going to play down low and cycle the puck and get pucks towards the net, they're going to have chances to score. The Abes have shown a tough time to try and fix that, and it's kind of getting late in the year. You know, that's hopefully something they've been working on in practice daily.
New Richmond was here at Hobbs on Tuesday. Fell behind Eau Claire North 2-0, rallied with a good solid third period to tie the game and sent it to overtime before the Huskies won it. Mike, we were both a little surprised because usually in these recent years when we've seen New Richmond, they're a team that gets out to good starts. They grind, they work hard, they skate hard, they do all the little things. We didn't see that during the first 2 periods on Tuesday.
No, it was kind of a snooze fest on both sides, and with New Richmond, you could tell in the third period they come out, they played with some jam, they played more physical, they got guys hard on the puck, and they stopped on pucks instead of floating around, and they were a totally different team. Now they ended up on the short end on Tuesday night, but you'd have to think their coaching staff watched some video with them Wednesday before or after practice, and look, this is who we need to be. We can't be this team that we saw in the first and second period because, quite frankly, they didn't do much.
One change from Tuesday's lineup. The Tigers are going to go with Jackson Hardigan in the nets. He's a sophomore. He's played in 18 games, record of 2-1, 4.33 goals against, 81.2 save percentage. Memorial will come back with Evan Madsen, the junior, in the net. Mike, when you look at keys to the game, what are they? Let's start with the Old Abes.
Well, with your Eau Claire Memorial, one, you want to get out to a fast start. If you get behind, they're not a team that's going to score many goals, so it's tough to come back. They solid defensively. Hopefully they've got that part figured out, but they got to get pucks deep, and it doesn't just mean dumping the puck, skating it deep, generating some opportunities down low, below the hash marks, below the goal line.
Right now here at Hobbs, our national anthem. One other change for New Richmond compared to Tuesday, the Tigers are wearing their retro jerseys. Kind of the look that they had when they first started a boys' high school varsity program. Kind of a little bit of a Philadelphia Flyers old school look there, Mike.
A little Philadelphia Flyer with the New Richmond print in a half circle. That was before logos, evidently. Thinking back, I think back in the mid to late 90s when I started coaching, I think they had that exact jersey, and they didn't go to a logo till sometime later. Interesting, let's call it that, an interesting jersey designed.
Senior day for the Old Abes. They did their ceremony after warm-ups. And Mike, it's one of those things, it's always nice to honor the seniors. All right, it's nice to recognize the parents. But a lot of times it's a matter of when do you do that ceremony. I've seen it sometimes after the first period. I've seen that, after teams come out and they, before the drop of the puck. I think doing it when they did it, I think, is the right way. So let's kids thank their parents, but then start focusing on the game.
Yeah, and it allows your other team that you're playing, the opponents, to just stay in the locker room and get ready to go for the game.
Puck is down. We are underway. Sent in by Matt Wonky of the Old Abes. Going after it, Carson Halseth down in the corner. Halseth digs the puck free. Wonky works it to the point. Now on the far side, thrown in by Cashton Troutline. Abes trying to keep the puck in the zone. Tigers will get control at neutral ice and then steered forward by Halseth. Wonky dumps in for the Old Abes. Ethan Begliger going after it for the Old Abes. Pinned to the boards down low by Trenton Ortner, the defenseman for New Richmond. Puck pops free. Jamison Unger picks it up, sends it off the far boards, where it's held in by Carter Hayes.
It's a good start for the Abes, Bob, with two guys on the puck, which is what you need, and they kept the puck in the zone. When you keep the puck in the zone, the other team doesn't have a chance to go down and score a goal.
Luke Schemberger picking up the puck for the Old Abes. Schemberger with speed through the neutral zone. Schemberger. That shot got deflected by Tanner Jess, the defenseman. Out to the point. Krushke, far side. Sent in there by Carter Hayes. Abes looking to regroup, and they will skate in with Peyton Halls. Peyton Halls down low. Centers right out front. Schemberger! They score!
Well played there by the Abes. See, the last time we saw them, they did not have Schemberger and Seymour on the same line together. They're back, and Seymour got to the puck. Hall's coming back from the injury, missed a few weeks. That line was a good line before the injury and the separation. They look like they're on track. Schemberger comes through right in the slot, catch and shoot, didn't play with it, didn't dust it off, as the kids like to say, and he beat the goalie short side.
Mike, and you talked about it right from that opening shift. Memorial was getting pucks deep and seemed to be skating well, so a good start for the Old Abes.
Well, the new cool thing in hockey, Bob, is the word connected, and basically all it means is you got to make sure your first two guys are there before their first two guys. First guy body, second guy get to the puck before their second guy can come and defend, and the Abes just took a penalty for interference.
So the first penalty of the hockey game goes on the Old Abes, and heading to the box is Caden Krushke.
Yeah, not much there. Langenus chipped the puck behind him, and he kind of cut. I guess according to the referee, held on a little bit too long, but either way, New Richmond's on the power play. 15-10 left in the first period. Offensive zone face-off.
Memorial's been killing penalties to the tune of 79.4%.
And, they're an aggressive penalty kill, and they have generated offense out of their penalty kills, so the New Richmond has to be careful.
Tigers get control with Jamison Unger. Unger steering it out to the point. Regan Savarine trying to go for some deflections out front. That one wound up going wide. Savarine regrouping at neutral ice. Multi-year varsity player for the Tigers. Throws it out front. Knocked off the stick of Brooks Posel. Troutline loses an edge. Tigers center. The backhand didn't get all the way through. Schemberger has it for Eau Claire Memorial. Luke Schemberger getting wide, trying to drive the net. Missed it short side. Schemberger bumped off the puck. Charlie Stanger got it knocked off his stick. Here comes Schemberger. Schemberger shoots, and the save by Hardigan.
The Schemberger penalty kill. He got control of the puck inside the zone, carried it down the ice, created an opportunity. All four of the 5 New Richmond guys came back to him. They ended up turning the puck over the blue line. He's out of gas. He did what he could, took a few strides and got the puck to the net. In-zone offense face-off for the Abes on the penalty kill.
New Richmond controls off the draw. 40 seconds remaining in the Tigers' man advantage. Dumped in by Ortner. Abe's able to rim it around and all the way down.
Now Memorial, Bob, they're going to sit back in their patented 1-3 penalty kill. Top guy's going to go force to one side, and then they're going to try and close and collapse.
Trying to skate his way through is Lashaw. Say, centers right out front. Just missing on the one-timer there. Tigers had a great look that time. Number 17, Maddox Gaspard. Gaspard now throws it into the Abe's zone, and the penalty has expired. Back to even strength hockey. Quick shot from the side, that time by Stanger. Puck hops the blue line. Abe's with an opportunity here. Here's Peyton Halls. Halls centering pass. Seymour got just a bit of it on that one-timer. New Richmond skating down ice. Puck picked up. And then a shot block by the old Abes as Leighton Bosto was heading down ice. Schemberger giving chase. Able to wedge the puck free. Schemberger looking to center. That hit traffic. Chipped out of the zone by the Tigers. Going back, Miles Olsen, the freshman, but the whistle blows. And we've got an icing with 12:25 to go, first period. Keep your home and valuables safe with SOS Security in Eau Claire. Protect against intruders, fires, water, and more for every room, every door, and every window. Place your trust in SOS Security.
SOS Security.
Off the face-off. Coming out of there with it is the Tigers. Flipped into the zone by Langinus. Hemmed in along the boards by Krushke. Pinching in, Leif Knutson, the defenseman. Abes rotated far side, Duffenbach. He'll put it in a partial change for Memorial. Puck to the point, sent in by Krushke. Steered down ice by the Tigers, and we get another icing on New Richmond. 11:45 remaining.
Yeah, that line, Bob Langiness from the New Richmond Tigers was looking for Unger coming outside the zone. He chipped it, and Unger had quit skating, and therefore the icing call.
Halseth wins the draw. Comes out to Oneman. His shot hits traffic. Oneman trying to throw that one on net. Here's Halseth. Carter Hayes sends it around. Halseth in the corner. Digs the puck free. Sent out to Oneman. Takes a look, shoots. That one hit Lachaussee, deflected wide. Oneman again. Rotates it to Hayes. Loose out front, Wonky battling for it. Picked up by the Tigers, and they send it out. Chase Huber got tangled up. And looks like we're going to get our second penalty of the hockey game and head into the box. It was Carter Hayes.
Yeah, it's going to be a trip or a hook. Pick one. Hayes tried to keep the puck in at the blue line, couldn't, and then reached out instead of not chasing your mistakes or try to do more than what you can. You lose the puck, you hope you have support. He had a guy back. He reached out, and the Tigers are back on the power play. Interesting, nobody on the wall on the face-off.
Shot came in on Manson. He had to make the save. Schemberger going to pick up the puck. Sends Halls down ice. Couldn't corral that pass. Big battle along the boards, and the Abes able to dump it all the way down. Minute 35 remaining in the New Richmond man advantage.
They had the same problem against North, Bob, New Richmond's power play. They're trying to make too many passes into guys that are covered.
Good play there by Wonky to knock a puck off his stick. Now we got one New Richmond player, that's Regan Savarine, having to come off the ice. He got tangled up with somebody, and he was kind of limping his way off the ice. New Richmond controls. Tigers on the power play. Wanted to get it out to the point, and Ortner, Abes, trying to get something going on the PK here. New Richmond had a great opportunity. Langenus was open on the back door, just couldn't get the stick down.
Well, they're outnumbering here, unlike they did in the first one. They're getting 2 and 3 guys on the puck to get control.
Dumped in by the Tigers. And Brooks Posel. Puck takes a strange carom off one of the stanchions, and the Abes able to send it all the way down. 25 seconds remaining in the power play.
Yeah, and then obviously New Richmond needed a change, but they changed 4 guys on a dump in. Not sure why. You want to try and keep control and maybe change a 1-for-1 to stay in the offensive end.
Lachaussee, the lead pass to Gaspard. Loose puck picked up by the Abes, and again, they will dump, and that'll do it for the New Richmond power play. 9 minutes to go, first period. Old Abes on top of the Tigers by a score of 1-0. Puck hops his stick and all the way down, and we have another icing on the Tigers. Salt in the roads, wreaking havoc on your vehicle. Stop at Tommy's Express Car Wash. Not only does salt make your car look nasty, it can cause damage to your vehicle. Keep it clean with the help of the Tommy Club membership. That's unlimited washes for one low monthly price. New members can download the Tommy's Express app, get their first month of unlimited washes for free. Tommy's Car Wash, Claremont Avenue, Eau Claire. Download the app today for 1 month free. Free vacuums, free automatic mat washers, all in less than 2 minutes.
That was a mouthful, Bob.
And you know the good news, Mike, is tomorrow we'll actually get a temperature that you might even want to think about washing your car.
Yeah, there you go.
Hasn't been that way for a couple weeks. New Richmond with some extended zone time. The Abes able to flip the puck out of the zone with Duffenbach. I'll say this, New Richmond looks a lot crisper and skating a lot better than the Tigers were doing on Tuesday night.
Yeah, it's a quicker pace here overall, too. The Abes are really not giving up much in their own zone. They're playing predominantly neutral zone, offensive zone, a stick-to-stick pass. Would have sprung Schemberger in on a 2-on-1 there, but puck was a little bit high. The key is to make a stick-to-stick pass, Bob. You make a stick-to-stick, or as the kids like to say, tape-to-tape, versus a 2 and 3 foot high pass, then you got to knock it down. But nice opportunity there. So check this out again. Richmond's double stacking offensive zone faceoffs. So that means their center is just trying to win the puck to the net. Abe's got to be cognizant of that. Pick up those 2 guys trying to drive center. You can't lose it clean. Just win it to the wall and you're set.
Carter Hayes steers it up ice. Poke free by the Tigers, sent back in by Wyatt Seymour. Richmond rotates it to center ice, but the Abes pick up the puck. They turn it over. Tigers looking to center. Now Schemberger grabs the loose puck. Potential 3-on-2 coming here for the old Abes. Schemberger looking to go wide, hemmed in there by Ortner. Abes get it out to the point. Halseth. Shot from Troutline didn't get all the way through. Now we're going to have a delayed penalty on the Tigers.
Yeah, Seymour got railed from behind. He looks like he's okay. He's still up and on the ice.
Abe centering the puck right out front, and the goaltender, Hardigan, able to cover up. So with 6:49 remaining in the first period, New Richmond now will be shorthanded for the first time in this hockey game. Jamison Unger heading to the box.
Yeah, Seymour got the puck and curled over to the wall, and Unger got his hands extended. And anytime you see numbers and a guy goes flying into the wall, you got to pull up. That's where bad injuries could happen. Thankfully, nothing happened there, but that being said, it's a 2-minute power play for the Abes.
Abes get it to Schemberger at the point. Schemberger, good low shot, deflection there. Ethan Beglinger, goaltender Hardigan, had to recover and make that save. Abes will have to regroup.
It's offside. A little too much there. When you get the puck on the flank, you can't be skating into the middle. That's where the penalty killers are standing and moving. That one, Beglinger needs to stay outside, catch the puck, and find the open guy.
Abes skate out. Here's Matt Wonky. Abes in the middle of a line change. Wonky doesn't have a whole lot of guys with them. Now some of the reinforcements come. Out to the point, and Kruschke. Kruschke shot, deflected off a skate, and just wide.
When in doubt, throw it on net. Not the gut. Pads, blocker.
Tucker Lossman battling for the puck. Wonky also throws one there, and New Richmond able to clear.
Well, exactly. A smart play by Wonky. Picked it up. He was all by himself, 1-on-4. Didn't dump it in. Didn't pull up and get the turnover. He skated as deep as he could, skated around the net, bought some time for his guys to come help.
Abes pick up the puck with Kruschke. 25 seconds to go on the Memorial man advantage, but Stanger has it now for New Richmond. Deflected high and all the way down. Time for one last rush here on this Memorial power play. Steered ahead to Colin Bill. Off his stick. Heading back the other way is Partridge for New Richmond. That puck got through. Charlie Stanger throws it up top. Steered in that time by Leighton Bostow, and once again, that's a matter of inches away from a deflection.
When you're watching the puck doesn't score the goal. It's the guys that are going to shoot it that do, and that's been, like we had talked in the pregame, that's been their Achilles heel all year, leaving guys open, too much puck watching.
Partial change for the Old Abes. Holding it in, Carter Hayes. Poke free by the Tigers. Bostow gets it knocked off his stick. Abes steer it near side. Seymour. Wyatt Seymour trying to get around a couple Tigers. Back the other way. Here's Lake and Manor. Manor getting wide. Hemmed in down there by Oneman. Puck goes to the other side, and Duffenbach gives it up. Hayes throws it into the corner. Picked up by the Tigers and backhanded out of the zone. Flipped up the far boards. Jess will throw it in. Unger now poking it free. Big scramble right out front. Puck is loose. And Miles Olson taps it ahead. Now the Abes will dump in with Beglinger. Another change for the Old Abes. Puck thrown to the near side. Kruschke intercepts. Now loose at center ice. Kruschke will throw that back towards his own net. Manson threw it out front. Good thing for the Abes. Lossman was there first.
A lot of stationary movement right now on both sides here, Bob. I don't know if guys are getting tired this early late in the first period, but a lot of standing around watching. Like that connection of first guy body, second guy puck that the Abes did the first 5-7 minutes. They seem to be backing off, and now they're reacting to passes that are being made versus dictating play.
Sent in by the Tigers. And Charlie Stanger, glove save by Madsen. HS Fence specializes in chain link, vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. They have been providing commercial and residential fencing to the people of Wisconsin for the last 18 years. Contact them today in Fall Creek or at hsfencewi.com.
Consequently, New Richmond, again, they're throwing pucks to throw pucks. They're not finding the open guys when they have that opportunity.
They had a near opportunity there, and that deflection off the stick of Chase Huber went just wide.
Yeah, low to high, get a puck to the net with traffic. It's a winning situation all the time. But when you're throwing passes blind into the slot and throwing them off the wall to nobody, like there, Seymour, he's got to make a play on that. He's got the puck, he's got time, find the open guy.
Hammed in by the Tigers, and Stanger will throw that one, and it winds up out of play. I had a coach one time who was talking to the team, and what he said was, he mentioned the name of our athletic director, said, you know, there's a lot of guys, he's complaining because there's a lot of people getting into our games for free. You know who he was talking about? He said, all of you guys, and he pointed to the whole team. He said, don't watch the game. If you want to watch the game, we'll get you a ticket.
Yeah.
But if you're in uniform, play the game.
The great thing
Don't
about
just stand
hockey,
and watch.
The great thing about hockey, if your feet aren't moving, you are not playing, you are watching. And there's a little bit of too much watching going on both sides here.
Minute 30 remaining in the first period. Abe's had the better of the play, probably for about the first 12 minutes or so, but I'd say the last 3-4 minutes, New Richmond has done some good things in the offensive zone.
And they're picked up the pace. They're outnumbering the Abes earlier than the Abes are getting there. A lot of standing. And they're more aggressive. The Abes are looking to push pucks up the wall, and they're pushing it into traffic. Here's a break.
Colin Bill into the zone. Bill shoots, and it's a glove save by Jackson Hardigan. Security Financial Bank, SFB. Whether you are starting a business, buying your first home, or saving for college, SFB has the bankers who believe in you. Learn more today at sfbank.com. Member FDIC.
Offensive zone faceoff, 1 minute left here. Richmond's got to make a change. If you have a set faceoff play, this is the time to do it. Haven't heard Wonky's name much tonight. They haven't played the one shift in the zone in the end of a power play, but otherwise they're pretty quiet tonight.
Well, there's Wonky with the deflection as he was going down. That one didn't miss by much on the near side. Abe's trying to hold the zone. Wonky gets a stick on it. Poked free by Beglinger. Beglinger spins in the corner. Out to Hayes. Carter Hayes, the shot. Blocked that time by Unger. Wonky able to hold the zone. Comes out to Hayes. Shoots wide. Wonky now. Centers right out front. Just missing that time was Beglinger.
Yeah, great give and go. Wonky with the heads up play. Beglinger had the short far side low. Just missed it.
Final 10 seconds of the first period. Tigers get the puck out of the zone. Abes will have to touch up. New Richmond looking to get something going in the final seconds. But that will do it for the first period. Eau Claire Memorial gets a goal a minute 30 into the first. It was Luke Schemberger with the assist going to Peyton Halls. And Memorial's got a 1-0 lead, Mike.
Yeah, if you're the old Abes, you got to be pleased you got that one early. And they did carry play for the first, like you said, first 10, 11 minutes. But as the period went on, a couple penalties took them out of rhythm. But New Richmond, when they can get the puck in the zone, they're starting to do what they want to do. They want to outnumber early, some body contact, get pucks to the net, get some traffic in front of Madsen. If you're in New Richmond, you got to be pleased with where you're at. A 1-0 game. After that quick start, you've held the fort, so to speak, regroup and come out flying and bang in second period.
Eau Claire Memorial 1, New Richmond 0. That's your score after one. Mike and I will step aside for an extended break. When we return, we'll get you ready for period number 2. You're watching Boys High School Hockey on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Protect your ride from the elements with Tommy's Express Car Wash. Our top wash, The Works, is engineered with 14 steps to keep your car clean, whatever the weather. The Works includes detox pre-wash, removing the grime right from the start, seal in the shine with ceramic body wax, and defend against the elements with Tommy Guard. And don't forget to complete the clean with our vacuums and mat washers. Sign up now and wash unlimited at Tommy's Express.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Hey, Brian Butch called.
Brian Butch?
He really loves Abbey Bank, but he wants to work here.
What are we going to do with him?
I don't know. Let's let him try a few different jobs.
Let's get you that loan. Brian, buddy, you're really good at basketball, but maybe leave the banking to us.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They've worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you $100 off a new or upgraded system. From concept to completion, your business is secure with SOS Security.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, You're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Hi, and welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
Whispering Pines in Cadott is a great place for golf. And coming this spring, it will be the perfect Four Seasons venue for your special event. The Whispering Pines Event Center is now under construction and will be available for events this spring. Weddings, reunions, whatever your event, Whispering Pines Event Center is the perfect location. Just a short drive down Highway 29 from Eau Claire. Whispering Pines Event Center is now booking dates for 2026 and beyond. Whispering Pines Golf, and coming soon, Whispering Pines Event Center on County X in Cadott.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Protect your ride from the elements with Tommy's Express Car Wash. Our top wash, The Works, is engineered with 14 steps to keep your car clean, whatever the weather. The Works includes detox pre-wash, removing the grime right from the start, seal in the shine with ceramic body wax, and defend against the elements with Tommy Guard. And don't forget to complete the clean with our vacuums and mat washers. Sign up now and wash unlimited at Tommy's Express.
Hey, Brian Butch called.
Brian Butch?
He really loves Abbey Bank, but he wants to work here.
What are we going to do with him?
I don't know. Let's let him try a few different jobs.
Let's get you that loan. Brian, buddy, you're really good at basketball, but maybe leave the banking to us.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you $100 off a new or upgraded system. From concept to completion, your business is secure with SOS Security.
Back at Hobbs Ice Center in Eau Claire. Hockey Eau Claire Memorial leading New Richmond by a score of 1-0. Bob Radovich, Mike Schwengler with you. And Mike, any adjustments that we can look for from these two teams going into the second period here?
Yeah, adjustments that you would hope to see would be the Abes play with a little more intensity. The first 3-4 minutes they came out moving pretty well, and then after that it all tapered off. If you're the Tigers, you definitely want to start either skating, but somehow, some way, you got to start making some stick-to-stick passes, attack the offensive zone with a plan. And once you get in the zone, then they've done okay. They've outnumbered the Abes numerous shifts. They've gotten pucks to the net, created some chaos in front.
Beglinger and Unger on the draw, and Old Abes sweep the puck into the Tigers' end, and we get a whistle 8 seconds in.
Yeah, it's a little bit soft. Usually you get that foot and a half on either side, or your side of the red line, and they'll wave that off. But there, obviously, they decided, they being the gentlemen in stripes, decided that it was a little bit too far, so they called it down for an icing.
So again, Unger for the Tigers, Beglinger for the Abes. Memorial controls. Troutline sweeps it around and down. And we have another icing.
And, they're running a face-off play here. If they win the draw, Troutline goes behind the net, and Wonky's trying to get to the wall. Problem is, it's a hard ask because he's rimming, and you got to get to the puck and try and make a play. They have plenty of time to make stick-to-stick passes out here. I'm not sure why they're looking to rim it.
New Richmond battling for the puck in the corner with Unger. Tried to sweep it out front. Unger now loses an edge out to the point. Shot by Jess, didn't get through. Down low, Troutline sweeps it around. Tigers able to hold the zone. Memorial picks up the puck with Troutline. Lead pass Doesn't quite get there, but now Carson Halseth picks up the puck. Halseth puts on the brakes. And the Tigers sweep it out of the zone.
And Halseth had an opportunity there. He had a little bit of speed. Make a hard cut towards the middle, but when you make that cut, you got to get the puck to the net.
Tigers regroup, but they come in offside.
Yeah, Longinus got caught in deep on the forecheck, and the Richmond's number 9. What is his name again, Bob?
Tegan Lachaussee.
You love saying that
I
name.
really do.
Lachaussee did not see him, therefore the icing.
And the best part, Mike,
Yeah.
is that when I was putting my charts together for Tuesday's game, I looked at the name and I thought, well, we could say this several different ways, but I sure hope it's Lachaussee. And it turns out it was. Here come the A's with Peyton Halls. Halls the shot. Hardigan had a few problems with it. It was loose in the crease, and he finally covered up.
And everything starts with a good breakout pass. That's the first time we've seen this in probably, well, it's been at least a month and a half. A quick, high, strong side pass, hit Schemberger, hit the center who's coming up the middle low and slow, and stretch the ice.
Here's Stanger into the zone. Had Huber on his left. Now a drop pass to Huber. Huber looking to center. Abe's pick it up with Schemberger. A drop pass to Halls. Peyton Halls. Schemberger able to stay on side. Halls dangling his way through and then bumped off the puck by Gavin Partridge.
Halls had Schemberger slashing through. If he'd have just laid it to him, he could have split the defenseman.
Puck flipped in. Madsen blocks it to his defenseman. Now behind the net, Kruschke. Abe's control the puck. Now they skate out. Here comes Schemberger. Schemberger fires. Stick save. Hardigan. Bosto playing the puck to neutral ice. Scooped up by Gaspard. Gaspard in the corner. Now with the puck is Posel. Abe's now gained control. Lossman to Duffenbach. Far side they go. Lane Connor the shot. Glove save. Jackson Hardigan.
A couple good shots there by the A's attacking the offensive zone. Schemberger had a shot for a rebound there. Bill kind of, instead of driving the middle of the net where the puck's going to get, he ended up taking the outside lane and got cut off by New Richmond's defenseman. Giese, is it Giese?
That'd be Jess.
Jess.
That's
right. I remember that now from Tuesday. I don't have my glasses, Bob. Oh.
Jamison Unger scores for New Richmond, and we are tied.
Fortuitous bounce. Unger had some speed, dumped it in. It bounced in front of Madsen. And he went down. The play kind of looked like he handcuffed him, bounced through his legs and beat him for the lucky break goal. But when you're a team that's struggling like New Richmond had, any goal is a good goal. That's why you put pucks on net. That's why you don't dump pucks into the corner. You dump pucks on the net, make the goaltender play the puck. You never know if you get a lucky bounce, but at least it gives your team an extra split second to go try and attack.
Now an opportunity for Colin Olson, and got deflected out of play. So Jamison Unger unassisted.
Now you're New Richmond. You got a little bit of life when you really didn't have a lot. Are they going to capitalize by coming harder, that extra jump, that extra snap in their step? If you're the Abes, you got to shut this down, continue to get pucks outside the zone to guys moving, and try and get some offense in New Richmond's end.
Puck dumped down to the corner. Unger knocked off his stick. Carter Hayes trying to get it out of the zone. Schemberger battling for it. Abes will skate out. They throw to the far side off the stick of Seymour. Seymour able to throw it out to the point, but Carter Hayes will have to retreat. Line change for the Tigers. Opportunity for the Abes. It's a little too far for Schemberger. And then the goaltender Hardigan is having a hard time covering that puck, but the whistle blows.
Ottner, very heads-up play. Bad change by New Richmond. They had 2 forwards and a D coming off. Abe's made a quick up, and Ottner was fortunate enough to get a stick on that puck, not allowing Schemberger to go in all alone.
Boy, that was nearly a grade A chance for the old Abes. You can see that one with Schemberger setting up at the opposite blue line. Steered into the zone by Troutline. Abes battling for the puck, poked free. Now the Tigers will skate out. They throw it far side, Lachasse. Checked by the Abes and corralled by Connor. Lane Connor with a little time and space. Deflected in by Duffenbach. Colin Bill with the puck. To the point, and Kruschke couldn't hold the zone. Abes will have to touch up.
And Richmond's got 3 guys floating around the neutral zone. Abe's got to be careful here.
Partridge goes cross ice. Up the far boards, off a stick, corralled by Troutline. He will dump in, race for the puck. Partridge gets there for the Tigers. Charlie Stanger with the puck. Poked off his stick by Beglinger. Tigers from a sharp angle. That hit the outside of the goal. All the way down it goes, icing on the old Abes. Thanks to our game day sponsor, Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Proud to support local student athletes. That is Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Face-off will come back in the old Abes end.
Yeah, part of the problem, Bob, is we've seen this happen over the handful of games we've done for Memorial. They're huge believers in switching sides in their own zone, and the problem with switching sides, if your guys are defending in the high slot and you switch sides, it's almost impossible to get open.
Here's Peyton Holds the shot. Hardigan got just enough of that one.
And to get open for it, it looks like an icing. No. The problem with that, like the middle of the ice is wide open, so if you're a defenseman on Memorial, you got to look to the middle guy because they're the only guys open. Your wingers are hustling to try to get to the wall. Very difficult to catch that puck and make a play.
Schemberger picks up the puck. Abes come in 2-on-2. Luke Schemberger will throw it in deep. Back behind the net, Seymour. Wanted to get it to the point. New Richmond looking to counter. Stretch pass goes too far. Steered aside by Madsen. 1-1 hockey game as we play here in the second. Lossman with the puck. Deflected in by Seymour. He will head off on a change, taken away by Langenes. He's got a man out front. Great play by the defenseman Miles Olson, the freshman.
Yeah, when in doubt, lay down and take away any cross-ice pass. Olson, smart play there.
Skating into the zone, Colin Bill. Steered aside, here come the Tigers again. Here's Unger. Slap shot goes wide. Held in on the far side by Langenes. Down low, Unger. Abe's looking to skate out, and they do. It turned back by Partridge. Abe's turned it over right in front of their own net, and Colin Olson for the Tigers had a chance right in front of the net. He just couldn't settle the puck down. That one goes down on the icing with 10:28 remaining.
Yeah, if you're Langenes there for the New Richmond Tigers, he's got to get a touch on that. They're making a stretch pass. You got to make sure you touch it so it doesn't go for the icing. On the flip side, the Abes are struggling in their own zone again. New Richmond sending guys out of the zone. They're flooding the neutral zone. The problem is you got to make a stick-to-stick pass, and you got to find an open guy. If you're the first guy back for the Abes as a forward, you got to work to get open in the middle of the ice because that is wide open. You could park a semi-truck there.
Loose right out front. Abe's trying to jam it in. Carson Halseth was right out front. Then the centering pass. Beglinger couldn't get the stick down. Wonky trying to steal the puck behind the net. But the fellow number 9, Jess, able to get it out of the zone. Now Kruschke back for the Abes. Kruschke throws behind the net to Troutline. Tigers hold the zone. Shot right on. Kicked out of there by Madsen. That was Chase Huber with a good look coming down the slot. Wonky has it for the Abes. Cross ice, Carson Halseth. Halseth centers right out front. Wonky got a stick on it, but it deflected wide. Abe's hold the zone. Here's Halseth again. Halseth puts on the brakes. Out to Krushke. On the near side, Ottoman rang it off the post. And a hit from behind. The Abes are going to go on the power play.
Yeah, it looked like Wonky went to the corner and Geese. Gee, I'll get it yet.
Yeah, okay. We got another period and a half.
G with the J.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jess came in a little bit high, caught him in the head. If they called high sticking or cross checking, either one. Either way, a good break for the Abes. Offensive zone face-off, power play. 9 minutes, 17 seconds left in the second period.
Penalties even up, 2 on each team. The first penalty of this second period goes on the Tigers. Abes, their struggles on the power play have been well documented, just 9.4% coming into tonight's game.
Well, Bob, a lot of the problem is the same problem we saw game one. Pucks on the wall. You have 2 New Richmond guys. You got 1 old Abe guy. Second guy comes late. They got 2 other guys, 3 guys standing waiting to see what's going to happen. You're not on the power play until your backside is facing the boards with no pressure. And forcing pucks like that, I mean, there's no reason. You practice set plays for your power play. You don't need to force pucks. Run your offense.
Carter Hayes up top. Schemberger back to Hayes. Shot deflected. Schemberger will set up top. Hayes the one-timer, kicked out by Hart again. That puck just trickled wide. New Richmond now coming in shorthanded. Leighton Bosto. Bosto to the back end. He gets taken down. And there's going to be a penalty on the old Abes. Carter Hayes head to the box.
There's a lot of palms up again. We saw that against the Memorial guy. What is that? Yeah. They get a shot on goal. Great shot for a rebound. You got 2 old Abes at the net. Both of their sticks are up at their knees. By the time you get them down, that shot opportunity is gone. Seymour had a chance to bury that, but his stick was in the air. They get the break off of that shot rebound. It gets dumped out. You go for a poke. It's a one-on-one battle. New Richmond's working harder than Memorial. Therefore, Memorial ends up taking the penalty. Back to 4-on-4.
So 49 seconds of 4-on-4 play. Puck picked up by the Abes and Troutline. All right, here comes Matt Wonky. Hemmed in that time by Unger. Now it's Langinus with the puck. Keegan Langinus through center ice. Gets around Krushke. Chipped up top. Shot from distance, loose. Boy, Luke and Manor put a nice shot on net, and it hit Madsen up high. Here comes Matt Wonky, but now we get a whistle.
Yeah, the closest referee to the play, I don't know what he was looking at, kind of got caught up, and Wonky brought it in, but his partner was about 25 feet offside in the corner. Lucky break for the Abes on that. Nice shot, as you mentioned, by New Richmond. Langinus couldn't pull the trigger. Otherwise, 2 guys running out to 1. It's 4-on-4. Everybody should have a guy.
Final seconds of the New Richmond penalty. The Tigers now will have about 1:10 to work with on a power play. Their third power play opportunity in this hockey game. Abes throw the puck out. Here comes Schemberger one-on-one. Luke Schemberger throws it on net. Save hard again. He'll play it to Stanger. Charlie Stanger through neutral ice. Puts on the brakes in the corner. A little stick handling down low. Throws it out front. Abes corral and throw it all the way down. Chase Huber was parked in the slot.
Yeah, nice try on that play. It's going to be an icing here by New Richmond. Nice play. The bad part for New Richmond is he made that pass to the guy's backhand, and I believe it was Gaspard. He couldn't turn and catch and shoot, being that he was on his backhand, but Schemberger was right there. had his stick on the puck. I don't know if he'd have got it through anyway.
So the face-off will come to the left. The sophomore goaltender, Jackson Hartigan. Late change for the Tigers as Brooks Posel will skate off. Puck tipped away by Krushke, sent back in the New Richmond end. Manor will play it to the far side, and Stanger. His pass for Unger goes all the way down, and another icing on the Tigers. Just 6 seconds to go in their power play.
A little discombobulated there. Colin Olson from New Richmond got the puck. He had time and space and threw an extremely slow and soft pass through the neutral zone that did not connect to his partner. Abes were able to corral it and push it back in. Another offensive zone face-off for the Old Abes on the penalty kill. You'd think if you're not trying to win it back, push it forward, have one guy go pressure and the third guy come out like this here. It's a 2-on-3.
We're back to even strength. Good rush up ice by Unger. Manson making the save. Abes digging for the puck along the half wall. Miles Olson steers it down low. Lossman takes a man into the boards. Players looking for the puck. Abes knock it free. Here comes Wonky, 2-on-1. Matt Wonky centers right out front. Lossman had an opportunity. Lossman again. Some good work in the offensive zone. New Richmond then with Langinus. Will throw it to the near side. Olsen will deflect it in. That line comes off in a change.
Great play by Manor. Same thing we saw earlier with the Abes, and Olsen laid out, blocked the pass. The good bad news was the puck squirted right back out, and Wonky was able to hit Lossman for a quick back door. We couldn't finish.
Skating into the zone. Posel, Brooks Posel, good shot. Save Madsen. Schemberger goes cross ice. Halseth shoots from distance. Schemberger goes after it along the boards. Throws it out. Ottoman will keep it in. Abe's trying to dig the puck out. Memorial will shoot it back in. They'll have to touch up on the delayed offside. Under 4.5 to go, second period. Here's an opportunity for Memorial. Schemberger dropped it off, but Seymour had his stick tied up. Shot by Hayes went high, and then Schemberger takes a whack at it. Peyton Halls. Halls from a sharp angle. Put it off the side of the net. No whistle. Players able to dislodge the puck from the net.
A lucky break for the Abes. The ref chose not to blow the whistle. The Richmond defenseman banged on it 3 different times.
Posel gets to his forehand. Brooks Posel the shot. Kicked out of there by Madsen.
Couple times now, Bob, the Abes are getting beat with one pass, creating odd man rushes. That time a 3-on-2. Quick pass shot, rebound, Evan Madsen with a big stop.
Race for the puck. Richmond able to work the puck free. Trying to send somebody here, and LaChaussee unable to catch up to it. And we get a stoppage with 3:27 remaining.
What was that name again, Bob?
LaChaussee.
LaChaussee got caught a couple feet. If he'd have just held it a little bit longer, he'd had a chance for a quick breakaway. But again, puck watching, it's bottom line. If you're not getting scoring chances, your structure, what is your structure? How are you moving pucks? What is your plan? They had a chance. Seymour drove. Hulls had a chance to hit Schemberger on a cross-ice pass. He tried to shoot it, and it got blocked. So, I mean, you got to work harder, work smarter.
Tigers gain the zone. They throw it into the near corner. Stanger's shot didn't get there. Troutline intercepted. Troutline takes a look. Off a stick at neutral ice, so no icing. Colin Bill going after it for the Abes. Down there with LaChaussee. Puck comes right out into the slot. Abes able to hold the zone. Wonky giving chase. Manor back there for the Tigers. They dump it all the way down. It's icing, and that comes with 2:41 remaining in the period. Whispering Pines in Cadott is the perfect venue for your next special event. Now under construction, Whispering Pines is now booking events for spring of 2026 and beyond. Just a short drive down Highway 29 from Eau Claire. Whispering Pines Golf and Event Center, County Road X in Cadott.
Whispering Pines.
You played that course, Mike?
In Cadott, yes, I have a few times. Yeah, it's a nice course.
Yeah, I enjoy going up there. 2.5 to go, second period. It's a 1-1 hockey game. Last time these two teams played in New Richmond back on was it December? Oh, there's a shot from up top. New Richmond had Colin Olson parked right out front. It was a 4-3 Memorial win at New Richmond. Looks like we've got another close one tonight. Halseth from distance. Blocker save, Hardigan.
The problem is, watching the Abes break out, it looks like they're running the, what do you call it in football, the I formation?
Yeah.
You seem to have, like, three guys are stacked up. Hash marks, neutral zone, and the top of the blue line. There's nobody to go over the defenseman. Have a hard time finding somebody open.
Abes center the puck. Schemberger has it. Schemberger, cross ice. Centering pass, backhand, right on. Seymour sent it wide. Abes trying to shoot into an open net. Goaltender Hardigan was down, couldn't get up. Abes will go far side, Lossman. Schemberger in the slot. Luke Schemberger, he gets dumped on a good check by Gavin Partridge.
Well, that's how you finish that. Put the guy that's making all the plays on his back. Schemberger had a wide open net. I think he didn't think he had as much time as he did. If he just pulls that puck back a half a foot, he's got an empty net goal.
Lossman steers it into the zone. Ortner has it. He'll bank it off the boards and all the way down, and we'll get another icing call with 53.8 seconds remaining. Whether you are buying or selling, turn to the Jesperson Group at C21 Affiliated. They have a pulse on the local real estate market. They can help you with both existing homes and new builds, and they can assist you through each step of the process. That is Jesperson Group at C21 Affiliated.
The New Richmond Tigers, they're hanging on right now. They look a little bit gassed. First sign of trouble, soon they get their stick on the puck. They're not looking to make a play. They're just looking to get an icing. Problem is, it puts a lot of pressure on your centerman.
On him in the shot. Hardigan the save.
And then couple that with the fact that the puck drops and all three forwards rushed out to Memorial's D. They'd have got that through. They had a 3-on-2 down low.
Wonky works it to Beglinger. Abes with the puck. Wonky. Up top, Halseth. They go far side. Oneman. That's it knocked off his stick. Under 20 seconds to go. New Richmond. Good rush that time. LaChaussee, he gets bumped off the puck. And LaChaussee looks like he's holding his wrist. Halseth now for Memorial. And the buzzer sounds. And we have played 2 periods, and this one is all even. New Richmond 1, Eau Claire Memorial 1. Mike, looks like we're going to have another close one now between the Old Abes and the Tigers.
Well, both teams get a chance to catch a breather and go back in and try and right some wrongs here. I think, both sides, we're obviously seeing kind of where they are in their season and why their record is what their record is. A lot of mistakes in their own zone. Memorial's having an extremely difficult time making any kind of stick-to-stick passing to come out of the zone as a unit with a plan. And New Richmond, when they're getting the puck in the zone, they're getting some chances, but they're getting beat to some pucks, especially late in that second period by Memorial. A little bit of panic. And the thing that, and I don't know if you want to talk about this now or we do it when we come back, but they practice consistently, and the part of the practice has to be repetition. Like, this is where we're looking, this is where we're looking, this is where we're going, this is where we're going, and we're not seeing that out of either team here tonight.
Zamboni on the ice. We will take an extended break. And when we return, we'll get you ready for period number 3. Got a good one going here at Hobbs. New Richmond 1, Eau Claire Memorial 1. You are watching boys high school hockey on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here? Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Hi, and welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
Whispering Pines in Cadott is a great place for golf. And coming this spring, it will be the perfect Four Seasons venue for your special event. The Whispering Pines Event Center is now under construction and will be available for events this spring. Weddings, reunions, whatever your event, Whispering Pines Event Center is the perfect location. Just a short drive down Highway 29 from Eau Claire. Whispering Pines Event Center is now booking dates for 2026 and beyond. Whispering Pines Golf, and coming soon, Whispering Pines Event Center on County X in Cadott.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Hi, and welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Protect your ride from the elements with Tommy's Express Car Wash. Our top wash, The Works, is engineered with 14 steps to keep your car clean, whatever the weather. The Works includes detox pre-wash, removing the grime right from the start, seal in the shine with ceramic body wax, and defend against the elements with Tommy Guard. And don't forget to complete the clean with our vacuums and mat washers. Sign up now and wash unlimited at Tommy's Express.
Hey, Brian Butch called.
Brian Butch?
He really loves Abbey Bank, but he wants to work here.
What are we going to do with him?
I don't know. Let's let him try a few different jobs.
Let's get you that loan. Brian, buddy, you're really good at basketball, but maybe leave the banking to us.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you $100 off a new or upgraded system. From concept to completion, your business is secure with SOS Security.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Welcome back to Hobbs Ice Center in Eau Claire. Third period action about to begin. New Richmond 1, Eau Claire Memorial 1. Old Abe's out shooting the Tigers 26-12, but just the 2 goals. Luke Schemberger for Memorial, minute 30 into the first period. Jamison Unger, a second period goal, 2:42 mark. That tied it up for New Richmond. Bob Radovich, Mike Schwengler with you from Hobbs.
Bob, at the end of the period, say his name again, Bob.
La Chasse.
La Chasse. He went into the wall a little funny. Looked like he was holding his wrist, but looks like he's up next, so he's okay.
Tigers are playing without one of their top players. We'll tell you more about that in a moment. Good rush by the Abes. Beglinger trying to throw it out front to Carson Halseth. Picked up now by the Tigers. They're able to get it out. Matt Wonky throws it back in. With poke check at center ice by the Old Abes. Sent forward by Lucan Manor. Halseth for the Abes, and the offside is called. Regan Savarine, the senior captain, one of 3 captains for the Tigers, he got injured pretty early on, and we saw him after the first period trying to get loose. Looked like some sort of an upper body injury. So he has not played, and that's a big piece out of the puzzle for the Tigers.
Yeah, and he's not on the bench. He was trying to stretch it out. Looked like maybe an oblique area. But he's out. Big loss for the Tigers.
Sent back in by New Richmond. Memorial will retreat. Caden Kruschke behind his own net. Schemberger steers it ahead for Peyton Halls. Peyton Halls gets through, and it somehow doesn't go in the net, and then the bouncing puck. Schemberger was trying to knock it in. Schemberger then goes cross ice. Halls missed on the short side.
Yeah, Halls walked the defenseman, got through, put it off the post. It came out bouncing to Schemberger, who tried to one-touch it in, but it continued and it bounced over his stick as well.
Memorial in its own end, Carter Hayes. Throws it up the boards, far side. Duffenbach to center, sent back in by Manor.
So my concept right here, Bob, while breaking the puck out, you got 3 Old Abe forwards. All 3 of them are staring at the puck, no movement. So if their plan is to continuously And we saw a lot of this Tuesday with Eau Claire. No, just one guy flies the ice, and they're throwing the puck down the ice, trying to hopefully to get to it. But they've shown the ability very early at the tournament weekend and last year going through the playoff run to move pucks, find the open guy, have a concept and a structure where you're getting guys out in the open and going stick to stick with passes. But it's not there. And it hasn't been for a couple months now.
Going back is Langinus. Abe's will throw it back in the zone with Miles Olson. Olson plays it far side. Lossman. He'll spin in his own zone and flip it to the near side. Didn't quite get over to Duffenbach.
Well, there again, Lossman has plenty of time. He's got an open guy. You don't need to do more. Find the open guy, make a stick-to-stick pass, and you're in the zone.
Olson will throw it in, and we get a whistle with 14:15 remaining. It's a new year, making a new you with help from Balanced Health by Dana, offering hormone replacement therapy and customized medical weight loss programs. It's a new year, time to improve your overall well-being. Go to balancedhealthbydana.com for more information.
Miles Olson got caught there a couple feet on the other side, the wrong side of center ice, and ended up dumping it in. Another defensive zone faceoff.
Halseth will pick up the puck and to steer it forward to Beglinger. That got interrupted at the blue line. Halseth will dump in. Knocked out of the zone by Unger, held in by the Abes. Now New Richmond off the stick of Jamison Unger. He pokes it free, but right to Cashton Troutline. Halseth now at center ice. Good poke check that time by Ortner. Going back is Ottoman. He'll throw it around looking for Halseth. Good battle right along the half wall. Abes pick up the puck with Troutline. Far side, Matt Wonky, a little bit off his stick. Langinus now behind his own net.
Abe's going to finish off a change here. New Richmond coming out of the zone with some speed. It's going to end up being a 1-on-3.
Stanger the shot. Blocker save by Madsen. Abe skate out with Seymour. Peyton Halls. Richmond was back defending. Time and space for La Chaussee. Still with the puck, steers it out front. Golden opportunity, Chase Huber, he put it over the net.
And once again, all five old Abes are staring at the puck, leaving a guy wide open in the slot. That Achilles heel almost bit him that time.
Some zone time for the Tigers. He's looking to get control of the puck, and they finally do.
Well,
unable to clear, however. Now they pick up the puck. Here's Schemberger. Luke Schemberger shoots. Saved by Hardigan.
Huge save by Hardigan. Came out and challenged the shooter. Got his blocker on it. Big stop.
Poke free. Opportunity for the Tigers on the breakaway. Madsen with the save. Denying Leighton Bosto.
Yeah, Abe's got lucky there. A little bit of a hook there. Most times that's going to get called. He didn't get a chance to get a full shot off because he was hooked. But again, you can't puck watch. You got to keep everything in front of you. As your defenseman, you're the last line. You have to be looking over your shoulder, finding a guy that's drifting out of the zone.
12:01 remaining, third period.
You recall, Bob, Tuesday night, New Richmond came out in the third period and kind of woke up playing the same kind of way. They're sealing the wall. They're cutting off. So the wall's not open for breakouts. Abe's got to look to the middle and then find that guy stretching the ice.
Centering pass blocked out front by the Abe's Miles Olson.
But you can't consistently. I mean, you're getting beat 2-on-1 where you shouldn't be getting beat in your own zone.
Abe's can't carry through the neutral zone. They win a puck battle. Colin Bill will throw it up the far boards. They're hemmed in there by the Tigers. Richmond getting the puck over to Barstow. Poke free by the Abes. Colin Bill trying to flip that forward to Connor. He got hemmed in. Here's an opportunity for New Richmond with Ortner. Poke free by Wonky, but not out.
You know, if the Tigers would stop on just a few of these pucks, they'd have some golden opportunities. If you're the Abes, you got to find out where you're going to create some offense. Which guy's going to give you a spark? Oh.
That one, they score. That one went in the net.
Yeah.
Shot from a sharp angle. Maddox Gaspard, and the Tigers have grabbed the lead with 10:42 remaining.
Yeah, that's a tough one. It definitely hit crossbar, but it looked like it hit the front of the crossbar. Now, did it bounce straight down across the goal line and out, or did the ref? I mean, he was right on the goal line, and that's his job to watch. So you got to trust that the ref made the right call. But a lot of people down in that end do not agree with that call, including the Old Abe's bench. But again, you turn the puck over and you get beat 2-on-1, bad things are going to happen.
Schemberger back for the Old Abes. Luke Schemberger. Backhand pass. Schemberger still has it. Out to the point. Quick shot. They score!
So once again, anytime the Old Abes break the puck out through the middle of the ice, they get opportunities. That time, Schemberger got the pass. He came through, split the defenseman, drove wide, tried to make a pass to Halls, didn't get through. They got it to the point. Quick shot on goal. Wyatt Seymour is in front of the net. Nice tip in between the legs. Quick answer by the Abes. Back 2-2. 10 minutes, 18 seconds left.
2 goals in the span of 24 seconds. Wyatt Seymour scoring on the deflection. For Seymour, that's his 3rd goal of the season. Troutline with the assist. Well, it's a good answer for Eau Claire Memorial.
And there, you have plenty. I hate to beat a dead horse here, but you have plenty of time. There's no pressure. Your middle guy, your center, is open, but he's sitting up above the top of the circle. He's got to get deeper, more net front, and rather than a fishhook curl, he's got to do more of a C, if that makes sense, Bob, where you're open and available to catch a pass, and then you can attack up ice.
Mike, we're going to get you a telestrator.
I'd love one.
Before you and I are done with this announcing gig, we're going to get you a telestrator.
They got Seymour wide open. They didn't see him.
Here comes Peyton Halls. Halls with the puck, shot on. Hardigan kicked it out.
The one thing Memorial isn't doing, Bob, is they're not challenging the defensemen. They're having chances to go wide, but they're not attacking the net. They're settling for outside shots.
Krushke sends it in. Schemberger on the forecheck. Picked up by the Tigers. Chipped to neutral ice. Scooped up by Stanger. Carter Hayes sends him to the ice. Stretch pass far side. Here's Matt Wonky. Wonky puts on the brakes. Wonky over to Halseth. What a save by Hardigan.
Great play by those three. Bellinger over to Wonky. Had the common sense to stop and pull up. Look for that cross-ice pass. Get the goalie moving. Big time save by New Richmond's goaltender.
8:45 to go, 3rd period.
Things have opened up here a little bit, Bob. Crowd's getting into it now. Some passes are being made. Some speed through the neutral zone is creating offense for the Old Abes.
Sent in by Bosto, and he takes a pop.
A big hit by the freshman, Miles Olson.
Wonky will throw it in deep. Abe's on the forecheck. Wonky sends it down low. Memorial's got a guy parked right out front. It's Lossman, the defenseman. Troutline steers it over to Wonky. Shot right on. by Lossman and a glove save by Jackson Hardigan.
Couple good shifts in a row, pardon me, and both by Wonky setting the tone, making the smart, subtle plays, finding the open guy, catch and shoot. If you're an old Abe, you're around the hash marks in, you got to make sure your sticks are on the ice. There's too many guys standing there and their sticks are at their knees. You know the first thing that has to happen, Bob, when the puck comes to you? Get your stick on the ice. So the question is, keep it on the ice. Break free for the Tigers.
Poke free. Here's Gaspard. He got the second goal tonight for New Richmond. Memorial trying to counter, but the Tigers unable to stay on side as they gain the zone.
Yeah, Tiger forward got caught coasting out of the zone versus hustling off the other side defenseman.
Mike, you're absolutely right about the fact that there's more energy in this building than there was earlier in the hockey game.
Well, even the first 5-6 minutes. That New Richmond had a couple good shifts. They got that, was it a goal, not a goal shot, and Aves responded. Now they're putting it to him a little bit.
Poke free by Schemberger. Couldn't get around the defender. Memorial now a chance to hold the zone. Some good work by Peyton Halls along the half wall. Bouncing puck. There's a shot right on. Halls had some time and space. Hardigan coming up with the save and then steered down ice by the Tigers. And we're going to get icing on New Richmond with 7:15 remaining.
Good block there by Ottner. Got a stick out front. Halls had the chance. He looked to hit Seymour on the backside, which isn't a bad play, but there, get that puck to the net, maybe throw it on those big giant white pads, and maybe there's an opportunity for a rebound there. Schemberger was coming through, hanging out the high slot as well.
Halseth wins the draw. Comes out to Krushke. Krushke shoots. Off a New Richmond skate. Lachaussee plays it out to center ice. Sent in by Stanger. Krushke back for the Abes. Steers it up to Halseth, who gets it out of the zone. Memorial goes cross ice to Matt Wonky.
The Abes are coming back with Benglinger's line. At this point, you're 6-7 minutes left in the game. You're going to go with guys that are going to give you positive shifts.
Pulled free by the Tigers. One save by Madsen. Abes poke it free. Comes to Wonky at center ice. Matt Wonky will throw it in deep. Partial change for the old Abes. Into the zone, Stanger. Blast from a sharp angle that time by Bosto. Steered right out front. There's Bosto. Somehow Madsen makes the save.
Bosto had the whole far side. Again, a little bit of panic, thinking, take that one more stride. Madsen was down. He was out. One more stride, he has that empty net. But credit to Evan, he didn't give up on it. Got back, slid over, got his big right pad out, and made a huge save, maybe a game-saving save with 6 minutes left in the third period.
He's off to his left. Tigers able to play it in deep. Hayes going after it for the Abes. To neutral ice. Abes go far side. Deflected just wide by Seymour.
This line here, this is 3 shifts in a row. They've gotten a quality breakout pass, and they've had good offensive zone chances.
Steered into the zone by Schemberger. New Richmond looking to counter, but the Abes collect at their own blue line. Backhanded in, a little too far for Gaspard. Memorial with Lossman. New Richmond digs the puck free. Couple opportunities that time for Bosto. Abe's got a stick in the way. Seymour steers it to Halls. Halls has Schemberger on his left. Here's Peyton Halls. He's taken down, goes hard into the boards. Puck poked free by Schemberger. Colin Olsen now for the Tigers. Gaspard steers it back to Olsen. Gaspard behind the net. Wanted to center it out front. Just way too many sticks there. Now the puck is lodged in the back of the net. We'll get a whistle with 4:43 remaining.
Peyton Hall's had a great chance there. We talked about they haven't tried to turn a defenseman. That time he did. Problem with trying to turn a defenseman, as soon as you get even with his hip, that's where you got to get low. You want to pinch him off so he can't get a stick on the puck, and then you curl right to the net. Looked like Peyton kind of pulled up, and then he got a shove and he went down hard into the wall, but he looks like he's okay.
Abe's looking to exit the zone. Knocked down by the glove of Colin Olson. He plays it deep. 4.5 to go. Third period. Tie game. 2 apiece. Memorial with Beglinger. Drop pass. Halseth. Ooh. Couldn't quite get it back to Beglinger.
That's probably a good thing he didn't because Unger was coming across hard. There's a
Beglinger gets tripped up. The Abes are going to go on the power play.
Yeah, no argument there. Stick your foot out, you're going to trip a guy. It's pretty dangerous on both sides. You stick out that leg, you got both guys, the giver and the receiver. Chance for an injury there.
So Jamison Unger will head to the box. So you've got your senior captain, your first-line center, and obviously the guy you would love to have out there on the PK. He's in the box now.
Well, the Memorial has not done much on their power play. Hopefully, 4 minutes left. This is the opportunity they need.
Schemberger's shot didn't get through. Opportunity for the Abes. They control the puck. Schemberger up top.
And Richmond's coming high and hard, which means they're rotating. They're coming out to pressure. Put it down low and get the 2-on-1, just like that.
Shot from a sharp angle by Seymour. He's got the puck now.
But Seymour doesn't have to settle for that. If they bring one more guy down to the party, like one pass, put the guy in the corner, drift down, you can have guys slash through.
Schemberger shot deflected on the backhand. Seymour had a whack at it. Goaltender Hardigan able to cover up.
Now we talked about 6-7 minutes ago about where are our sticks, right? Where are the Old Abe sticks? They're up at their knees, right there. Seymour's stick, first of all, he's turned backwards, but his stick is up at his knees. What do you have to do first? Drop your stick to make a play. If his stick's on the ice, he's got an empty net tap in right there.
Minute 21 on the Memorial man advantage.
All the kids watching. That's a good lesson, Bob.
You got that right. Abes will regroup. Hayes has it. Off the stick of Schemberger. Memorial gets it back. Here comes Seymour. Wyatt Seymour takes a look. They score. They score. There's the referee's motion. Memorial a power play goal with 3:10 remaining. Wyatt Seymour, his second of the game, 2 in a row for Seymour.
Yeah, Seymour had kind of a blah, neutral zone. Seymour got the kick out, drove wide, attacked the net. Goaltender cheated off his post a little bit, and Seymour beat him short side, high shoulder, and it was a laser because that came in and out. That puck popped. I think the ref took a second to figure it out, and then he realized the net had moved. Definitely a goal. Nice shot by Seymour.
So Memorial was down 2-1 earlier this period, but a pair of goals, and the Old Abes have the lead now. We're under 3 minutes to go. Wonky with the puck. He'll play it in deep. Memorial wins a puck battle to get it to Lossman. Lossman shoots. That hit a stick. Swept in by Connor. Puck loose. Connor again. Somehow that didn't get through. Richmond trying to send a guy deep, but the Abes will regroup. Lossman with the puck. Hassled back there by Braden Newman. Halseth taken down at center ice. Schemberger to Halseth. Halseth trying to get it to his forehand. He gets taken down. Back the other way, LaChaussee. His drop pass doesn't get through Schemberger. Good work by Luke Schemberger, and he'll just flip it in deep. We're under 2 minutes to go. Third period. Schemberger shoots. Good low shot, missed short side. Abe center it. Here's a shot from up top by Peyton Halls. Abe's buzzing now. They've got the lead with 1:35 remaining in this third period. We'll keep an eye on that New Richmond net. We'll see when they get Jackson Hardigan out of there.
A couple bad turnovers by the Tigers are going to get an icing here, a much-needed break. Probably going to call timeout here and get something set up. The one, Lajeunesse went to throw it up the wall. It took a wild bounce off the wall right to the slot to Schemberger, and there's a shot. He missed the net. Puck pops out. Hulls gets a shot. So 2 chances there on bad breaks by the New Richmond Tigers. But the Abes, they keep it simple. They come across the blue line. You don't need to cut to the middle. You have 3, they have 2. Make sure that puck stays down below the goal line. Make them go 200 feet through 5 guys to get a shot and a chance to score.
And we do get our timeout. It's taken by the Tigers. Well, Mike, you've been on both sides of this. If you're the team that's trailing, what are you telling your guys?
Well, number one, you have to win this face-off and run some type of simple set play where you have advantage. You're going to yank the goalie on a rush, so when you're rushing the puck, you can't turn the puck over. If you're going to dump it in, you need 3 and 4 guys on the puck, of which one has to seal the wall above the puck, one has to seal the wall below the puck, and then the other 2, you're shrinking to get control. Once you get the puck to the point, do a quick either throw it at the net with traffic, or you switch sides and then get everybody rotating through.
And if you're the Abes?
If you're the Abes, offensive zone face-off, you don't want to lose it clean. So if you can win a 50-50, if your best centerman, ideally if he's a lefty in this situation, shoot it to the wall, puck protect on the wall. Probably don't want to go to the point if you don't have to, because you know New Richmond's going to come out and you can't afford a block shot. So push it down low, push it behind the net, and then make sure you have your 3 guys out. 1 guy pressure the puck and 1 guy cut off everything in the neutral zone and track the puck. Here's the thing, you work on this stuff in practice, right? And it's especially at the high school level, this is something that you should have locked in right now. It should be just a refresher of whose job and who's doing what. And a lot of this is going to boil down to communication. If New Richmond gets the puck in the zone, in a situation like this, you have to block shots. You got to lay out, make sure if there's a puck that gets by somebody coming, you can't poke at the puck, you can't get beat. You got to lay out and block some shots.
Schemberger on the draw for the Abes. Unger for the Tigers. It does go to the corner. Tigers able to clear, but Memorial's got the puck, and that one gets deflected up into the bleachers.
Yeah, and that's going to be an offensive zone face-off, kind of a bad break. You have time. One guy was pressing, but you have your D partner with you. Throw the puck across to your partner, find the open guy, get it up, and get the puck inside the zone.
And that allows the Tigers to get Jackson Hardigan out and a 6th attacker
now,
on the ice.
Sorry, Bob. They have yet to put a guy on the wall on face-offs here.
Loose out front.
Abes have to
Poke
be cognizant.
wide.
Yeah, if there's nobody there, you don't need to put somebody there. Find the open guy.
Centered out front, couple whacks at it for the Tigers. Picked up in the corner. Now along the half wall with a minute to go. Abes, Schemberger able to clear. Puck rolling on its side, and they get the icing, and it comes with 52.6 seconds remaining.
Now here's where the old Abe staff, you want to let these guys know, like Seymour, stay out of the zone. You don't need to put a guy on the wall, because now the Richmond's going to put a guy over there. Last time they sent a guy and then they shifted him. Now they're putting him on the wall. Now you have to defend that spot.
Abe's control. They flip it into the corner. Hulls able to get the puck out. New Richmond collects with Stanger. Plays it to the near side, Lajeunesse. Abes with some stick work, and they poke it free. Stanger goes cross ice. Nice stick work down there by Seymour. Puck right out front. Big save, Madsen. 20 seconds remaining. Big scramble in the corner. Puck comes right out front. Abe's able to clear it. Schemberger pins it against the wall. New Richmond trying to dig the puck free. It's still loose. Final seconds of this one. And we get the icing call. There should be at least a few fractions of a second remaining. So hold the celebration. The question now is how much time they're going to put back on the clock.
Yeah, I was curious why they let the clock run down. There should be probably about 1.5 to 2 seconds left here. Enough time to get a shot to the net. Tigers had a couple nice chances there, Bob. Puck squirted out, a little between the legs backhand pass. Unger had a chance. He was on his backhand. Madsen made a nice job, got across, threw his pad out there, made a big stop. Puck squirts back to the net. And I don't know if he thought the time was run out, but he didn't look to cover. He was kind of nonchalant covering, the puck squirted out.
So they're going to put 2 seconds back on the clock.
Yeah, I'd say that's about right.
Now it's 1.8.
And you want to stay. I don't know what. There's not really a lot of time to win a faceoff and get it across. They're going to look to shoot it forward on this faceoff.
Puck is dropped. Horn goes. And Eau Claire Memorial gets the win by a score of 3-2. And they are mobbing their goaltender, Evan Madsen, who came up big with some big saves in the final minute of this one after New Richmond had pulled its goalie. Another one-goal game, and it's Eau Claire Memorial winning this one, sweeping the series. They won 4-3 at New Richmond back in December. They get the W tonight by a score of 3-2. Nice comeback by the Aves, because when they fell down 2-1, it certainly could have gone in the other direction.
Well, we had talked about where are they going to find their offense, and Hulls picked it up, Schemberger picked it up, Seymour picked it up, and they were able to generate the second one to get the tie, and then Seymour with a nice shot on the end of the power play to get the game winner for the Old Aves. Tough week for the Tigers. Come to Eau Claire twice in 4 days and walk away with 2 one-goal losses.
And tomorrow, New Richmond has to travel to Wausau West for a 7 p.m. game. So this is a tough week
and you got
for the New Richmond Tigers.
Your top defenseman injured, and Wausau is a big, mean, tough, strong team. They love to throw their body around, so New Richmond's going to have their handful tomorrow.
Eau Claire Memorial will be back here at Hobbs on Tuesday. They will host the Hudson Raiders. Hudson Raiders, the first place team in the Big Rivers Conference. Let's hope all the Old Aves get up from that pile over on the far side.
Didn't they just have a kid come back from an injury for doing something like that?
I believe they did.
Yeah.
So Memorial with the win, 8-11-0, 6-3 in the Big Rivers Conference. New Richmond drops to 6-11-1 overall, 4-5-1 in the BRC. Coming up next, the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or at nasonvilledairy.com. You are watching high school hockey on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Okay. Welcome back to Hobbs Ice Arena. It's the Nasonville Dairy postgame show, joined now by Wyatt Seymour of the Old Abes. Two goals tonight, and two goals that were really key in the third period. The one that got you tied and the one that put you ahead. Let's start with the one that put you ahead. Walk me through that play and how that all developed.
You know, we got on the power play, which was huge, drawing a penalty in those types of moments. But, you know, all year we've kind of been struggling on the power play. And coaches have kind of talked about us, like just starting to get pucks to the net, stop playing perimeter game and start attacking the house and attacking the net. And, you know, at that type of moment, we got to just crash the net, throw it on net, and happen to go in.
They go up 2-1. You were able to answer a matter of seconds afterwards. How big was that goal? And then walk me through how that one developed.
That one's very big because, you know, that's a momentum shifter when they go up 2-1. So as a line, we kind of talk. We're like, we gotta score here, especially me, Shem, and Hall, as we coming back as some of the older guys, we got to step up and burying those types of moments and just getting pucks on net. Yeah, it was big.
How important was it to win tonight, especially coming off that 7-5 loss at River Falls on Tuesday, knowing you got Hudson coming into your barn this coming Tuesday?
Yeah, it's very big. You know, we gotta keep this going. I feel like in the third period we were very well getting pucks in deep, pucks on the net, and we got to keep that going, especially with Hudson and playoffs right around the corner. Hudson's always been a tough opponent, and playoffs, you got to stay hot at these types of moments.
Wyatt Seymour, you're in the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. So I'm going to sneak out here. You know how this goes? You just say your name and then say, I'm in the house. So let's have you scoot over just a little bit right over there. Yeah, there you go.
All right. I'm Wyatt Seymour, and I'm in the house.
Thank you, Wyatt. We will see you again Tuesday. We'll have the game against Hudson right on Zaleski Sports.
Perfect.
So congrats. Enjoy this one, and we'll see you Tuesday.
Thank you.
All right, so that's going to do it for our webcast tonight. Tomorrow, you'll want to check out Zaleski Sports. We're going to have a basketball doubleheader coming to you from the Sonntag Event Center, just not too far from here. It's going to be Altoona hosting Northwestern in a basketball doubleheader. The girls will tip it off at 4:30, the boys at 6:30. Both good teams in both sports, so keep an eye on that one tomorrow on Zaleski Sports. Then Mike Schwengler and I will be back here on Tuesday for the Big Rivers Conference hockey matchup between Hudson and Eau Claire Memorial. For my color commentator, Mike Schwengler, for producer, videographer Don Millay, I'm Bob Bradovich saying good night from Hobbs Ice Center in Eau Claire.